Snippity snap. It's your boy, Geigenfan02, or Sam the Geigenfan...
You mean Sam the Geigenfan.
Shut up. Okay.
I'm going to interrupt you as I please. It's just how I roll.
You know what? Heck you, mate.
You heck yourself. I'm going to remove you from my Christian Roblox server.
Wait, no.
Okay, let's get on with the discussion.
Okay, so if you guys remember in part 1, we were just gonna talk about, we were just gonna talk about monsters getting weirder and all that dumb stuff, but then this man had to interrupt me because of course he did.
Hey, I didn't do nothing wrong, I just wanted to come in. Be dead. Be a dead meme, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, but just have Muto come in and just be like, guys, what did I have to do with all of this?
You kidnapped me, boy.
You friggin' scrub. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually get into this. We've just been sitting here for 2.5 minutes, just rambling. So okay, so
that's what you wanted to do, boy.
You're right. That is what I wanted to do. So what do you think? What are your overall thoughts on monsters getting weirder?
I mean, yes, I did mention that Shin Godzilla's humanoid babies were bit something, because why did they need that? It's just... why? They're weird. Why did Toho have to put that in there? Do you know what I'm saying, man?
Well, I mean, the humanoids are really just another evolution.
Yes, it's another evolution, but I don't get them. I don't get them.
Well, it's kind of like Anno's thing, the director Shin Godzilla's thing to leave ambiguous endings. So I guess that's why. But also, I think it's people had to do something with Godzilla. Always. In 54, right. It was we woke up Godzilla with the atomic bombings and stuff, so it's then Godzilla's just what up, fools? And then he's just flattening everything because we woke him up, basically. So now
man,
it's
Godzilla's pretty angry because he woke him up from his nap.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, anyone would be angry if you woke them up from their nap. I mean, I just want to imagine someone would be like, I just want to destroy a city one day just because someone decided to wake me from my 2.5-minute nap. So, I think my thoughts on it, it's if it helps out with the story at all, then it works. So the Shin Godzilla lasers, that comes into play in the final battle. Or,
if you notice that he was able to use his back beams to find the B-2 bombers, so I feel yes, they have some importance there. It's just, why do they need them?
Well, I've talked about this before, iCard, but Shin Godzilla's powers are more exaggerations. The back lasers and tail lasers are just extension to the nuclear pulse, which are radioactive attacks that come out of places that aren't Godzilla's mouth. Basically, it's a much more exaggerated version of that.
Alright. Now, on to Monster Planet, since you mentioned that Godzilla has an ear rape cannon and you showed me it.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
Yeah, and for those of you who have no bloody idea what we're talking about, here's a clip of that.
Alright, you watched that clip? That's pretty lit, guys. Alright, so me and Geigenfan actually noticed that this is actually ripping off Godzilla 1998. I kid you not. Look at this clip of Godzilla 1998 screaming to destroy crap, and look at Godzilla Monster Planet using his scream to destroy crap. Literally the exact same thing.
Well, I've always found 98 to be more combustion, breath, basically. Because whenever he did that, there was a car or something in front of him. But here, it's just he just screams loudly. He screams at the top of his lungs. Literally.
And destroys everything.
Yeah.
Is that hypocrisy? Saying that Godzilla 1998 rip off Godzilla, or some people claim, or it's just a bad Godzilla or something, but Yet they still ripped off Godzilla 1998.
Maybe they just didn't have 98 in mind. Because, like, it's... well, because, like, another thing is, like, maybe you didn't see it in the clip, NDK, but, like, 2017's Atomic Breath is actually, like, visible. Like, you can see it. Whereas, like, 98 is just, like, he just screams, and then everything just blows up.
If you look closely at the clip, you can see it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you just see the air moving and stuff, and then it turns into fire.
Well, I mean, that's just air moving. So, like...
Heck you hecking goof.
What did you just say to me?
I called you a hecking goof, boy.
Leave my presence at once.
No.
Nah, I'm just kidding, NDK. You can stay.
Okay.
Yeah, alright. So, like...
What other things are weird about monsters, though? Explain to me. I mean, you've talked, like, you told me that, you know, about the Monster Planet thing, the Shin Godzilla thing. What else is weird?
Mothra's smog powers.
Wait, what?
In Godzilla King of the Monsters, she's gonna have smog powers.
Isn't that, a Hedorah thing?
No, it's Mothra's thing now.
No. It's not weird, it's outrageous. I'm kidding. But it's what?
Yeah, she
smog powers?
Yeah,
it's really more of a Hedorah thing, because Hedorah is the smog monster. He can make pollution. It's not a Mothra thing. I don't know where they got the ideas for that. Gareth Edwards, please come back and fix this.
Well, Mothra did have those scales that she used to fight against Godzilla, so maybe this is like an an extension of that, I guess.
You say it's an extension, yet it's really meant for Hedorah. You can't really put Smog and Mothra together. It's really Hedorah because he can kill things with Smog because he's a pollution thing. It's kind of a disservice to Hedorah.
Like people are gonna believe that a giant smog monster just exists in the Monsterverse.
Like people are going to believe that a Gigan is going to live in the Monsterverse.
Okay, you know what?
Are you done now? I kind of went to the hospital 3 times already, so could we just roll on with this?
Yeah.
Okay, so what else is weird about the things that you wanted to tell me?
Well, I mean, we already discussed, like, all of them, really. Like, we talked about Shin Godzilla, Potom Godzilla, and now Mothra. With her smog powers.
Smog powers, boys. Got some of that purple milk powers, boys.
Nah, man, that's Rise Goji's thing. Rise Goji's got purple milk powers.
Yeah, he should.
'Cause...
Otherwise he wouldn't be Rise Goji, because he needs to rise from the purple milk boys meme.
Yeah.
So, is that all you wanted to talk about?
Well, I mean, do you find it, like, a bad thing, really?
I mean, the Shin Godzilla thing with him having multiple beams, it's a little weird, but I do get used to it after a while. The Monster Planet thing, yes, you can get used to it, but I'm still kind of a little on edge about the whole Smog and Mothra thing. It's just not really Mothra.
Smogthra.
To be honest. Smogthra. Like, I mean, if they did add Hedorah, I think that would actually be pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like, how would he fit?
I mean, did you hear, like, there was something, I looked into the, legendary thing that they had for Godzilla, it was like the Great Smog of London or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that was an actual thing that happened, so it would only make sense for it to be Hedorah.
Well, it said the wings of a large beating creature.
Yeah!
So, it's kind of... Like, I think you can rule out Rodan, because,
I think it's just too late now, then.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm cool with it, personally, because, like, actually, like, embedded into the lore, and it's not just there because, like... Oh, wouldn't it be... Like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if Mothra just, like...
It's like the Shin Godzilla beams. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if Godzilla had, like, a disco show out of his back?
Yeah, it's just, like, it's actually, like, implemented into the story.
So, it does make sense.
Yeah. Like, it's not just there for, like...
Alright, I'm cool with it.
Like, it's not just there because it's, like, fan service. It's there because it's just, like... Hey, it's there because it's, like...
actually something new that they want to implement into this story.
It's almost like Batman v Superman. It was really fan service that brought it together, and because of fan service, it suffered.
Yeah. But I mean, fan service...
It didn't have a good story.
Yeah, but I mean, like, fan service can be a double-edged sword.
Rip Superman.
Like, it can be, like, a good and a bad thing, because, like, it's always gotta go back to Shin Godzilla when it comes to, like, all of this. Because, like, in Shin Godzilla...
Yeah, because he's a fan service monster.
Yeah, because, like, the soundtrack had, like, so many old and classic themes, and...
Which is one problem I did have with Shin Godzilla. Yes, they did have Who Will Know and Persecution of the Masses, and some other tracks, too, that were really good, and I really did like them. But then they just had tracks from, like, things like Pokemon, also Evangelion, too. I noticed there was a track in there, too. And just the old Godzilla tracks, and the old Godzilla sound effects, too. It didn't really fit.
Well, it was kind of like a stylistic choice.
I mean, if they at least changed the roar a little bit, I think I would have been at least happy.
Well, I mean, like, it's, you can do that, like, outside of the movie, like, if you want that. Like, I did that. Like, I just pitched it, like, Shin Godzilla's roar down, and it sounds, like, way better.
Yeah, I saw it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the only problem I really do have is just Smogthra. That's what I'm gonna call her now. Smogthra.
Yeah, it's the same. I'm gonna call her Smogthra.
You've ruined me, Legendary. Everyone's gonna hate me now. All the Legendary fanboys are gonna be marching at my door now because I said that. Because I spoke my opinion.
So, in the end, our thoughts on all of this are basically... We're cool with it if it's implemented into the story well, basically.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Alright, so...
I mean, what are your thoughts on, like, the whole face at the end of the tail and the humanoids thing?
I mean, stylistic choice? I mean, it's cool. It doesn't really play a whole lot into the story, so, I mean, I guess that's kind of unnecessary.
Yeah.
So, basically, in the end...
We're cool with it as long as it plays along with, like, the story, and it's not just thrown out there because the fans want stuff.
Yeah, so alright, we've come to a pretty good consensual agreement about something. So, that I think that ends this discussion, guys. But we gotta ask, what are your guys' thoughts on all of this? And I gotta thank NDK for joining me on this endeavor, I guess.
Thank ya for having me, boy.
Go subscribe to him, even though he's basically a dead YouTube channel at this point.
I am not!
Come on, man, I gotta at least throw in one jab at you in this video.
Fine.
Okay, but anyways, we've rambled on long enough. What are your guys' thoughts on monsters getting weirder? Do you agree with us, or do you have something else? So, and otherwise, we're ending it here. So, goodbye. Don't let your monsters get weirder if it doesn't benefit the story. And remember,
don't wash your hands.
Yeah. Let's just
Keep
go
your
with
hands
that.
dirty.
Oh, and have a happy new year.